What is up, YouTube? It is Doc here, Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it again with another GodFall video for you all today. Now, for those of you who haven't checked out my community tab, I suggest y'all do, because that's where I post all my updates on when new videos are coming out and keeping y'all informed and some stuff on the channel. But as I mentioned on my community tab, with PlayStation 5 and GodFall being 12 days away, this channel is about to be non-stop GodFall content, and I will be dropping one, sometimes more videos a day on GodFall, getting hype for the game and giving off some new information and information that people and players have been waiting to see. So today is no different, because we got some brand new information, a lot of brand new information that'll probably be split up into two different videos. And then tomorrow we got the new showcase with AMD as well, where we'll be able to see some brand new gameplay. And then in my next video that'll be dropping today as well, we'll be getting even more brand new gameplay of Phoenix in action. So stay tuned to the channel, especially leading up to launch of GodFall, because like I said, every day for these next 12 days leading up to the launch, I will be covering GodFall content. There's no off days even on Sundays for me, so we are going ham up until the launch of this game. And even after the game launches, I'll still have so much more videos to put out, so I'm really ain't about to be getting any sleep anytime soon. Best thing I can do is make a couple videos a day and upload them throughout the week, so that I can have some time to take breaks and be able to stream throughout the week as well. So again, stay tuned to the channel, because there's a lot of GodFall content and info getting ready to drop for these next 2 weeks. But now let's move on to the important information that we got today, where we finally know and have seen all 12 Valorplates in GodFall. Not just seen them, we now have names for every single one of them, along with seeing some of the signature weapons for more of them as well. We got a lot more lore, a lot more concept art, and like I said, half of it I'll probably put in a separate video that I'll still be dropping today, so stay tuned. But in this video, I want to cover all 12 of the Valorplates, because now we officially know who each of them are and the names for all of them. Now, the video is not going to be going super in depth with every single one of the Valorplates, abilities, stats, things like that. I'll have separate videos for that on the channel, especially some I'm already currently working on, but I do want to at least go over all the Valorplates, what they're inspired by, and the names of all 12 Valorplates in the game. So without wasting any more of y'all's time, let's actually just hop straight into it. So thanks to Bife today, we got some more lore information where they actually mentioned all 12 of the Valorplates. Now, something that was interesting to take note of that we finally had confirmed about the Valorplates as well is that the names of the Valorplates are actually the names of the Archons. Now, throughout most of the lore and story of the game, we've just been referring to the 12 Archons as the Archons, or the current gods in GodFall. But it turns out that not only are the Valorplates inspired by the Archons, they're actually named after them too. So the Silvermane Valorplate is named after the Archon Silvermane, who is the Archon of Courage. And same with Hinterclaw, the Hinterclaw Valorplate is named after the Archon Hinterclaw, who is the Archon of Dominance. And then so on and so forth for the other Archons and Valorplates. So let's hop into these 12 Valorplates, because I know y'all are waiting to see each and every one of them. So first, of course, we're going to start with the poster boy himself, Silvermane, the lion-inspired Valorplate. We've seen gameplay for him in just about everything. We've seen his abilities in just about everything as well. Now, there's not too much to get into when it comes to Silvermane, because again, like I said, he's the poster boy, and we've seen just about everything. Also, I'll be breaking down all of these Valorplates individually in a later video, but I do want to showcase both sets of his armor that we've seen so far. We've seen the current armor that's in just about all the gameplay, which is apparently an older, worn out set of armor, and then we've seen what I've dubbed his Golden Age armor, which is when he was kind of prospering around with his brother Macros, or brothers in arms, I should say. Now, speaking of Macros, he is the one who rocks the Hinterclaw Valorplate, which is the wolf-inspired Valorplate. Now, surprisingly, we've seen very little footage for Hinterclaw. But as I've said in a lot of the videos, Hinterclaw is probably going to be my main Valorplate in the game, especially with some of these new lore details we got about Macros. Now, moving on to Phoenix, she is clearly the Phoenix-inspired Valorplate. Now, funnily enough, Phoenix was one of the Valorplates we saw just about nothing for, but as of these last 2 weeks, we've surprisingly been getting a lot of Phoenix Valorplate footage. And I have broken down Phoenix's abilities in the most recent Phoenix gameplay trailer video that I posted on the channel a few weeks ago, So if you want to know a bit more about Phoenix, definitely go check out that video, and I'll probably leave it linked up top. Now next is somebody else who I consider a part of the big three, as I dub it, for Silvermane, Phoenix, and now Greyhawk, who is clearly inspired by the Hawk Valorplate. But what was interesting to take note of was that in the game, or the story mode I should say, Phoenix and Greyhawk's armor do have characters inside of them that have been named, but I did forget to mention that the female who's inside of Phoenix's Valorplate in the story mode's name is Ravena, and the male that's inside of the Greyhawk Valorplate in the story mode's name is Solus. Now moving on to some of the other Valorplates that were shown off recently and we got some pretty decent amount of footage for is Vertigo, which is the moth-based Valorplate. Now we've actually got to see quite a bit of footage for Vertigo, her abilities, and her Archon ability in action as well, along with knowing that she will be an electric-focused Valorplate. Moving on to the next Valorplate being Mesa, which is our Ram-inspired Valorplate. We've got a lot of footage for that Valorplate as of late. Now we know that that one as well is a poison-based Valorplate, and I've done a full breakdown on Mesa on the channel already. If you want to check out her abilities in the Valorplate in depth, you can definitely go check out that video. Now the next Valorplate we're going to be touching on is Typhon, who surprisingly I'm not 100% sure what it's supposed to be. It looks like a seahorse, but the Greek mythology definition of the name reminds me of some type of serpent, so it's a water-based creature, and especially in the lore it definitely has something to do with the water, and seeing how there's statues of him all over the water realm, I'd assume it's a seahorse inspired Valorplate. It's kind of hard to see his sigil that's on his arm, but that's what I'm going for as of right now, and that's what I'm going to dub him until the devs clarify. Now this next Valorplate is a Valorplate that surprisingly a lot of people are hyped for, but we have absolutely no footage for, and that is Armistice. Now surprisingly we do have almost all the information that you need to know when it comes to Armistice, we just have no actual footage to go with it. Now what is it supposed to be? Now some of them refer to it as a Viking, I look at it like a stag. Now when I say stag, yeah, I could be referring to the deer, but I also could be referring to the beetle, so you can kind of make your own decision. I'm just going to dub it the stag as of right now, because if it is Viking inspired, I could see the deer aspect of it, but if it's not, I could also see the stag beetle aspect of it as well, so either or, I think we'll dub it the stag Valorplate. The next Valorplate we're going to touch on is Aegis Horn, who is our crustacean Valorplate, or according to the devs, our crab Valorplate. Now we've got a lot of footage for him as of late, and full information on just about everything Aegis Horn. Along with Mesa, I have done a full breakdown on Aegis Horn on the channel as well, so check that out if you want any more info. Now these last three Valorplates are the ones we have just about little to no information on, and we didn't even have names for them until now. So starting with the first of the three last mysterious Valorplate, we have Bulwark, which is our bull-based Valorplate. Now I've been mentioning this bull Valorplate for months now, and I've just been dubbing him the Bull because we had no idea what his name was going to be. We got to see him in a bunch of leaked footage, we've got to see him in actual trailers in the Hall of the Valorplates in the 7th Sanctum, but we had never got a name for him up until today. Now these next two we have absolutely no gameplay footage of. We recently saw them in the Japanese footage where they first enter into the 7th Sanctum. We see them hanging up, and then I showed off concept art of both of them in my most recent war breakdown. But now we officially have names for both of them. So for the blue peacock inspired Valorplate, the name is Illumina, who has this blue fire-like element to her Valorplate and her signature weapon. And then the full female-like Valorplate, or maybe even Virgo-based Valorplate, we get to see Mobius. Now again, we still have no footage on them, but we can at least put names to those Valorplates. But those are our 12 Valorplates we have as of right now. Silvermane, Hinterclaw, Phoenix, Vertigo, Mesa, Typhon, Armistice, Greyhawk, Aegis Horn, Bulwark, Illumina, and Mobius. So now that we have official confirmation on all 12 Valorplates along with their names, let's finally start getting some footage for these Valorplates. Like I said, 12 days until not just the PlayStation 5, but GodFall. It's time to be getting all that footage out. So hopefully they're about to go full swing with some of this information or some of this footage, and I can't wait, and hopefully we get some on some of the newer Valorplates that we haven't got to see too much footage on. So that's going to wrap up this video. I kind of made it a little longer than I intended it to, but definitely stay tuned, because like I said at the beginning of this video, I do have another video dropping today that'll be showing off some more gameplay from Phoenix and some exclusive lore details as well. So that's all I really got for this video. Thank you all for watching. watching. Like always, the links to all my social media accounts are in the video description. And be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't. I am out of here, guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.